If Jesus did not pray for Judas, it is wrong for you as a pastor to pray for the Judas of your church. One day I was doing a camp and I prayed for someone. I was actually ministering to people and a lady manifested. When the lady manifested, a spirit spoke and I said that you live now or you will die. Then the spirit said, stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that. All this while you have been preaching in the camp, I'm sitting at the back and I've been hearing you talking about love, 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 love. So why is it that you say you are a man of love and you want to kill me? Then as soon as he said that, I became quiet. Then I said, the Lord knows those who are his. As soon as I said that, bam, the girl fell down and the demons left. When I said the Lord knows those who are his, he realized that we show love to those who are of the Lord. Sometimes some people don't need to be loved. I'm not the one saying it. I will ask you why Jesus said, go and tell that fox. Why didn't he love Herod? If Jesus is a man of love, why didn't he pray for Judas? That even though after he has betrayed him, Judas will be forgiven. After all, Peter also went back. If Paul was a man of love, why did he curse Alexander the coppersmith? And blindness also fell on Simon and the rest. It's not everybody that has to be loved. Some have to be judged. God is not only a God of love, he's also a God who is a just God. God is a God of judgment. Sometimes when people rise up against the church, they take the place of Satan. But people don't know. If Jesus did not pray for Judas, it is wrong for you as a pastor to pray for the Judas of your church. Why? You are strengthening an opposition. Their desire is not against you, it's against God and the church. I have been told sometimes that you say that John Winfred, you are a man of love, but you are cursing. I say, what is a curse? Do you think that we are in ministry because we want to be in ministry? We are in ministry because we chose to what? Obey God. And do you think that Satan is our enemy because we have an issue with Satan? We don't have an issue with Satan. We only decided to follow God and we inherit an enemy. Satan is not the enemy of human beings. He's the enemy of God. He hates us because we are on the side of God. Anybody that hates the church is on the side of Satan. He has also taken a position that cannot be loved. How many of you, the Bible says that no one hates his own body, but nourishes and cherishes it. Do you know that when cancer is in your body, it is part of your body? Cancerous cells are your own cells that have undergone a demonic mutation. Why do you cut it off then? If you nourish and cherish your body, why are you cutting off the tumor? Why are you cutting off the growth? Because it is part of your body. When you get fibroid, don't cut it off because you love your body. Certain parts of the body, when they become cancerous, are supposed to be cut off. You see? You can hate the pastor, but to hate Jesus, you have gone too far. And how do they hate Jesus? Tisism, Katula, Sivala, Kapaya. When you touch the church, you have touched Jesus. Jesus told Saul, why are you persecuting me? But he had never met Jesus before. But Jesus said, you are persecuting me. Why? Because he was persecuting the church. Any criticism against the church is a criticism against Christ. Criticisms like the church has failed. Criticisms like there is no need to be in church anymore. The church is full of evil. The church is full of evil. Do you know that Christ is the church? And he's the head of the church, means he's the church. Your head is part of your body. So when you say the church is evil, Christ is evil. Some statements are not important. Observing an aberration or an error in a local church does not make the universal church in error.